This is going to be our next project, a 2011 Lincoln Navigator. We're going to be doing an amp and sub he brought in to us from JL Audio. We're also going to be fixing some of the radio problems and the radio fitment that he has that a previous shop has already done. So we're going to be taking care of that for him. Okay, this is the dash kit that the other shop decided to use. So I'm going to replace this whole entire bezel like it's supposed to be done. So we'll see what it looks like before and after. He does not like this being down here next to his foot. I don't blame him, so I'm going to put that into the center console. So we'll see how this all goes. First step we're going to do is we put these underneath here and snap this up. That way you can get your plastic pry tool under there, and then we're going to pull this up and get all this stuff out so that we can get to this piece right here. Next step is we're going to remove this 7mm, and I've already removed this 7mm on this side. So we're going to remove these two 7mm on the bottom here. That is on the bottom of this dash bead. Just a little update for you people out there. This little bolt right here is the biggest pain in the ass I've ever seen in 22 years. They put the shifter here, all the parts to the shifter down here, so you can't even get into this damn thing. So I had to take a 1/4 inch side angle and get to it, and it literally, I don't know if the guy before me torqued it in wrong or whatever, but I literally had to socket that thing all the way out by going teeter-totter, 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 literally, to get that damn thing out there, because there's no room down here either to get your socket. This is all you have to do. And it took me about 6 minutes to get that one damn 7mm out, when this one came out in 10 seconds. So just understand that is going to be unbearable. Maybe I'm just the unlucky guy that got one after the installer that did this before. Just want to let you guys know that. Terrible design, Ford. Okay, so we pulled down here and we pulled this off, and this whole piece will actually just come off right now. So we're going to unplug all the stuff from the back of it, but just want to let you know this whole piece just unsnaps off. Now we're going to start unplugging all these. These roll in here and here. I'm going to start unplugging all these plugs, even down here to the cigarette lighter one. I'm gonna get all these unplugged so that I can remove this panel. Okay, this is our new dash kit piece here. They do make a different model for a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive. Our particular unit is a 2-wheel drive, which we will be using a 955844S. Notice it says 4x2, 07 to 14. We're going to dismantle and take apart all these Torx. We're going to take out of here, just like it says in the instructions. All this is going to come off of here, and this piece is going to come onto here. That way that we just swap the bezels. Just to let everybody know, I'm using a T20 Torx. That's what most of these are, is T20s. So that's what I'm going to use to take out all these to swap over this kit to this kit. I took a flat piece on these, on all 4 of these tabs, and just snap those out, and then they shot through the front. Now in here you've got 4 basically screws. They are I'm using a 6mm, but they're probably a 5.5. So then this piece will come out as well. So I've got those 2 out, this out. I've got all this, the Torx out, and if you can see, this piece is just coming right off, and then we'll replace it with this piece. These are the ones I got left. I'm probably going to try to shove like a screwdriver needle nose in there to get those off. Okay, we have finally got this off, and now this piece will just come off. We got all the pieces that we need to take off, and now this bigger hole is going to be replaced by this smaller hole. So this whole piece is just going to get replaced with the new piece. We'll put that in there and show you what it looks like. Every single thing is swapped over. All of our Torx are in. We use these weird Ford lugs. Got all these 5.56s in. Snap these back in. Now you can see the difference of what it looks like. So we'll kind of put this over here next to it. That way you can kind of notice the difference of, look at how much smaller this is than this. That's why there was such a large gap there before. This is the amplifier he provided us with. It did have the cover on it. I took it off. They just cut all the wires straight across. It is a XD, sorry, I apologize, 600 version 2. So this is what we're going to be installing to the JL subwoofer. All right, here is the dash kit installed. So we've got the brackets installed on here correctly how it's supposed to go. And then we're going to have to plug all this stuff into the factory dash, and we'll get that all put back on there and show you what it looks like afterwards. And then we have to snap this piece into here. We actually took, and if you look inside of here, we actually put our USBs down right there. So we took his aux-in piece out, and we put his USBs in there. That's actually where the aux-in factory piece was. It's like kind of night and day difference from what he had before. We went ahead and installed down in here. We installed his dual USBs right there where his factory aux was. This Pioneer unit and does have dual USB inputs. Steering wheel controls work. So everything is fully operational and working. Definitely a good dash kit that fits really nice. Definitely looks OEM. Metra did an amazing job on the way this dash kit fits. Here's the JL 601 installed. We went underneath this seat right here for him, and we put the factory the subwoofer. Sorry about all that. I got to clean that up. And then he ended up wanting us to do. He brought in his own amp, his own radio, all of his parts except for the dash kit, and then that's all his trash left over from it. And the JL 12W6 that he wanted to put into the rear hatch. Sounds pretty good.